Hey guys, Melissa Marino here. We are on the scene of breaking news in Plant City. I am going to turn my phone around here now so you can see what is. We're at the scene of a hostage situation. Very frightening here for everyone here. You can see a number of law enforcement ambulances blocking off. This is County Line Road, South Frontage Road, right off of I-4. What we have right now is this is going on in the McDonald's on South Frontage Road. You can see the McDonald's sign right there. Investigators tell us they believe one suspect is inside of this McDonald's with possible hostages. They are unsure how many right now, but they believe at least one suspect. And I'm not sure if it's going to let me zoom in here, but if you look just to the left of the McDonald's sign, there is a black car there. That is what police say is the car that was involved. That is the car that the suspects were in. Here is what we know so far. This started as an armed carjacking on Ladora Drive in Hillsborough County. Deputies noticed the vehicle fleeing after this carjacking. Deputies spotted it again driving on I-4 towards Polk County. Around 8 this morning, the vehicle got off the exit here, County Line Road, just off of I-4. The vehicle got off the exit. They ditched the car right there in the median next to the left of the McDonald's sign and ran in the McDonald's. Right over here on the median, again, that is the black car they believe is the suspect's car right there. You can also see the heavy law enforcement presence. We've seen helicopters. There is law enforcement here from Hillsborough County as well as Polk County. SWAT are here. Right there's police right now. They are directing traffic. That's one of the big issues here right now. People are trying to get around, so they're having to divert them. We also see people here in the Wendy's. Staff keep coming outside, kind of seeing what's going on. Back to what's going on here in the McDonald's. We do not know who is in there. We don't know if it's employees. We don't know if it's customers as well. We don't know how many people are in the McDonald's, but we do know that there is at least one suspect in there, possibly hostages. Excuse me. We spoke with a witness. He says he was inside the McDonald's when this happened. He said he was inside, he saw two kids, as he described them, running across the parking lot. Police were chasing after these kids, and they ran inside of the McDonald's. So he says he, quote, got the hell out of there. He had his two kids with him, he got out of there. Very scary situation. I'm not sure if you can see this over here, but there is law enforcement everywhere. Over here, they're blocking off the ramps on I-4. Traffic is backed up well beyond Plant City. It took me quite a while to get here. If you can, avoid I-4. It is a mess right now. Traffic is backed up. All of the ramps right up here ahead for the County Line Road are blocked off. You can see the police cars up there. Again, a hostage situation happening at the McDonald's right there. At least one suspect is inside with possibly hostages. We do not know how many. And then I'm going to scan down here. You can see police everywhere, just standing around waiting. Hopefully nothing happens, but they're here. We have an officer right here. He's been briefing us. He tells us that we are going to receive some updated information any moment now. I see some cops, police officers right up here moving around. Again, we have a hostage situation here. We are right on the line of Hillsborough County and we're in Plant City. We're right on the line of Hillsborough County and Polk County. This apparent armed carjacking happened at 7 a.m. this morning in Tampa. Deputies spotted the vehicle coming down I-4 towards Polk County. The suspects then ditched the vehicle. I can't zoom. Oh, I can zoom. Right here we go. That is the vehicle that we are told the suspect or suspects were in right there, that they stole in Tampa. Right there, that black vehicle. Ditched it, as you can see, right there in the median, and then ran into that McDonald's. We do not know who is in the McDonald's. We don't know if it's one suspect, more suspects. We do not know if there's anyone else in that McDonald's, employees, customers. We do know that we talked to a witness who said he was in the McDonald's. He saw the kids running across the parking lot, police following, and he got out of there. His kids were with him. He got out of there, and that's a good thing. We don't know if the suspect is armed. At this point, we know that the police say that the carjacking, it was an armed carjacking. There's police here everywhere. Hillsborough County, Polk County, there's helicopters. Let me see if I can find one right now. I'm gonna look up. I hear one. It's hard to see if there's actually one coming here. But again, we are on County Line Road, also known as South Frontage Road, right off I-4. All of the ramps on I-4 are blocked off right there at County Line Road. So you cannot get off that exit on County Line Road. Don't try. Police have their hands full right now with people trying to get around. Right here's an officer blocking off the road here. He has some people trying to turn here in the direction. I'm gonna zoom up over here. We have, I don't know if you can see that, but we have quite a group of law enforcement right there. And you can see the sign for I-4 right there. And then right there is the McDonald's where this suspect is apparently, or suspects, inside possibly a hostage situation. Police aren't giving us very many details just yet, but we are waiting for more information. We are told that police are gathering as much as they can and they're going to brief us within the next couple minutes. Situations like this, though, it's really hard, you know, with so much going on. I'm going to back up here a little bit. There we go. So again, hostage situation here at this McDonald's. The suspect was involved, or suspects, in an armed carjacking in Hillsborough County this morning. They fled on I-4, got off here on County Line Road, which is right in between Hillsborough and Polk County. This is in Plant City. You can see right there's a Wendy's employee. They've been coming outside all day. I'm assuming they don't really have any customers right now because, as you can see, I mean, there's no cars here. There's people, I think, stuck there, but we also have a group of people over here just hanging around. They don't really have anywhere to go. Yeah, I see some comments here. We are right on the Polk Hillsborough County line. That's why we have police. Well, again, it started in Hillsborough County. So we have police in Hillsborough County who were already on the tail of these suspects, and they saw them on I-4, and then, you know, they got off right here on the line of Polk County. So now you have Polk County deputies here. You have, I saw Lakeland police. I'm sure there's other departments here. SWAT, they called out for SWAT. Again, there's helicopters flying overhead. A lot going on here, and we have some people here now. This is what police, they're trying to get all the traffic out of the area because of what's going on. Scary stuff? Have you guys been in there a while? So they said, yeah, pretty scary stuff. This police right here, that's Sergeant Gary Grosses with Lakeland Police Department. He has been updating us as much as he can. Again, though, it's a very fluid situation, so there's only so much they can tell us. He's also helping to direct traffic, which we've seen a lot of that, people kind of getting out of the way. So again, back over here on the McDonald's, I just want to show you. So the suspect, or suspects, were involved in an armed carjacking this morning, around 7:15 this morning, in Hillsborough County. They fled on I-4, heading towards Polk County. They got off at County Line Road. Right there is the car that they ditched, according to police, on the median. Right there's the car. They then ran in that McDonald's, and that is where they, or one person, that is where they are now, inside that McDonald's. We don't know how many, if any, hostages are in there, but we have heard police call this a hostage situation. So just praying for everyone inside of that McDonald's right now. Again, we talked to a witness who was here earlier. He said he was inside with his kids. They had a baseball game this morning. He saw two kids, as he described it, two kids run across the parking lot, two cops chasing after him. So he said he got the hell out of there. And thank goodness he did, because now this is a possible hostage situation. Again, police, law enforcement, deputies, helicopters, everywhere. I-4, the ramps right here at County Line Road, they are blocked off all directions. You cannot get off County Line Road. Someone just asked, where in Hillsborough County was it hijacked? Let me grab the name of the street right now. Gary, was it Tampa? Was it Tampa?
I don't know.
Okay, so we're not sure if it was Tampa, but we do know the road. And he flip through my notes here. It was the 1600 block of Ladora Drive in Hillsborough County. Looks like we have some people that are kind of hanging out here. They're crossing the street. There's a Wendy's employee and then some other people. They're just kind of hanging out. Everybody, you know, you just don't know what's going on, what's going to happen. The area is kind of deserted. I mean, you see people driving in and out a little bit, but other than that, there's not a whole lot of people coming in and out because of I-4 ramps being shut down and all around being shut down. And again, traffic, avoid I-4 if you can, because you're going to sit in traffic all through Plant City, all those exits. Somebody just asked, how many people inside of McDonald's? We don't know. We do not know. Police don't even know. They will not say. They're calling it a possible hostage situation. They will not say who's in there and how many. So we do not know if it is employees, if it's customers, both. We don't know. But right now, that is what we have. Possible hostage situation. Law enforcement are everywhere. And then we have people turning in. That's the one thing police are dealing with, is trying to keep these roads blocked off and trying to keep people from driving through. We actually talked to some people who were staying here at the Fairfield Inn and Suites. That's where they have the media staged at right now. And some people, they said they evacuated from the East Coast because of the storms, and now they said they had to evacuate from here. So they just left to make the drive home. They were out of power, but kind of freaked out to stay here, so they decided to go. Again, there's the Wendy's. It's almost lunchtime, but the drive-thru is empty. That is because all of the roads are blocked off. You have a lot of people leaving the Fairfield Inn here trying to get out. Obviously, they're on edge. They don't know what's going on. You guys heading east?
We are trying to get back to Fort Pierce.
Fort Pierce?
Yeah.
Be safe.
Yeah, thank you.
Yep. So they just said they're heading back to Fort Pierce. They must have evacuated also because of Hurricane Matthew, and then here they are. Just trying to get away from this. And that's Gary Gross. He's a sergeant with Lakeland Police Department. He is also a public information officer, so anytime we need any sort of information, that's the person that we contact. He's our point of contact. He's been trying to get us updated information from Hillsborough County, because that is who is handling this investigation right now. We're still just waiting for that information. So there we have some Wendy's folks over there. Obviously, they're waving to people across the street, you know, just, it's closed right now pretty much. Nobody's here. It's not closed, but, so again, right over there, that is I-4. All of those ramps are closed on the county line on I-4. Right here's the sign, county line. We're just a block back. Right there's the McDonald's, where the carjacker and possible hostage situation is happening right now. My phone's freezing up just a little bit, but again, we are waiting for a briefing. Oh, let me show you. We have some people over here hugging. This is people from Wendy's, and then people that were just across the street. Really scary situation out here. You know, they've been here since this morning when it happened. Around 8 a.m. is when police say suspect or suspects ditched their car right over there to the left on the median. So these people have probably been dealing with this for several hours. Police are going to go over there. He just said he's going to get them out of the way. You know, in case this is a hostage situation, you never know what could happen, who's in danger. That's why we're being kept back about a little over a block away. I'm going to sign off here. We should be getting an update any moment, we are told, so I am going to come back on Facebook Live as soon as we get some sort of an update. Stay with News Channel 8 for all of your updates on the situation. We are not going anywhere. Eagle 8 HD is on the way. We should have a look from ahead, above, any moment now. We also have another crew coming out here. So stay with News Channel 8.